3 big mistakes that people make while they're doing their live streams. We all know that the whole world is watching, whether it's YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Instagram Live. Everybody's watching live streams these days. So I'm going to go over the 3 biggest mistakes that people make while they do their live streams. I am Tim Charron, and I teach singers, bands, and songwriters how to book gigs and explode your music career. So let's dive right into it. The biggest mistake, the first one that people make, is that they do not start by performing, singing, playing. A lot of people, I see it all the time, make the mistake of they hit go live and they sit there and they wait for people to show up and to get online onto their live stream. Huge mistake, because number one, the playback is very important. And on the playback, people are going to watch and they're going to have like 30 seconds or a minute or 2 minutes of basically dead air where you're not performing. So they're going to skip right over it. And also during the live stream itself, people are going to see the same thing and they're just going to skip right over it because they don't know what you're doing, staring at the screen, not knowing what to say, and definitely not performing. So it's going to be really boring for people, and they're going to just move on to the next one. So you're going to lose people there. So start performing right away. As soon as you hit go live, go right into the first song. Now, number 2 mistake is not interacting with people. This is a huge mistake, because this is the magic of live streaming, is that people want you to interact with them, and that's why they're on there. So here's a tip. Make sure you keep your phone close to you. Make sure it's close enough so that you can see people's comments and you can comment back. It makes total sense, and it's really why people are watching your live stream, so that they can interact. Now, the more you interact, the more the platforms are going to push your live video out, and more people are going to see it. So you want more and more people to interact and comment, and the way to do that is to ask them questions, ask them where they're from, where they're watching from, all that stuff, because the more comments you get, the more Facebook or Instagram will push that live stream out to more people, the more viewers you'll get, and on and on and on. It's a snowball effect. So number 3, not addressing the tip jar. That's a big mistake, because of course you're going to put the digital tip jars in the description, but if you don't reference it, people really won't know that it's there. So my suggestion is to, after the second song, you hit live, you go right into the first song, and when people pop on, and if they comment, then you can say, hi Jill, hey Bob, thanks for watching, stuff like that while you're playing, but I would wait until after the second song, and then you can say something like, a lot of people have been asking me how they can support me in my music. So I put a digital tip jar link right in the description. So if you want to leave a tip or donation, I would really appreciate it. And then you go right into the next song. Keep it short, sweet. Always tell them that people that you appreciate very much them giving you donating or giving you tips. So I would do that after the second song, and then I would do it every 3 songs after that, just depending on how long you're going live. Another tip is to have it copied and ready to go, so that you can paste the digital tip jars again into the comments while you're streaming live, right? Whether it's on your phone or on your computer. You can throw that in there. You can also pin it to the top in the comments if you put it in the comments after you start streaming live, so that people will see it as soon as they log onto the live stream. So also another tip is to use a tripod. These things are absolutely essential. You want to make sure that you have just a nice steady shot. If you're going to use, you should always use some kind of lighting. So if you're just going to use natural light, say you have a window, you want to be facing the window. So you always want the light hitting your face. You don't want it the other way around. It'll look like a terrible shot. But definitely grab a tripod. They're like right around 20 or 25 bucks. This is probably my fourth one of these that I've used. I'll throw a link, my Amazon affiliate link to purchase one of these, so that helps me out as well. But you'll get it at a great price, and these things are phenomenal. So, of course, they're tripods. You can just sit them on something and shoot your Facebook Lives. If you want to use it as a selfie stick, this thing telescopes. Excellent. Has a light on here, and I use this all day, every day, because even when I'm just consuming content, I don't know how I put the light on. Okay, so when I'm consuming content and on my phone, if I'm making something in the kitchen or something, I'll just put this on the counter and I'll watch YouTube or listen to whatever I'm listening to, and this way it doesn't have to be sitting on the counter, and you can have it up and you can watch it very easily. So grab a tripod. Also, last tip is to keep everything simple, right? I have a whole studio and a mixer that goes USB into my laptop, microphones, all of that fun stuff. And I've found that the more things you plug in, the wonkier your signal can be. So it can really affect your actual video signal if you have too many things plugged in. You'll have better audio, but if your video signal is cutting in and out, like has happened to me a lot, it's not worth it because it's unwatchable. So I've gone back to the phone. The cameras on phones these days are really good, very, very, very sufficient, and the signals are super strong. So I would just use your phone. Go with your phone. Keep it simple. Get a tripod. Pop it there. Use the little light on this tripod, or use natural light, and just go. Keep the phone close to you so that you can read the comments, and you can also copy and paste your digital tip jars, your links into your actual Facebook or Instagram lives. You can put them right into your feed. But definitely keep it simple. Use the phone, and there you go. Make sure you subscribe to my podcast, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit notifications so that you know when I put out new content. And now is the time to download the free guide to how to book gigs at howtobookgigs.com, howtobookgigs.com, howtobookgigs.com.